Hello guys, welcome to the channel, to my reaction channel, Joseph the Plug. And today we're going to be reacting to this video from MSA Story Animation Videos. It talks about I'm the king of high school. Now number one, I don't know how can you be the king of high school besides popularity. If it's through bullying, then that's you. But anyways, I'm just watching this video because I want to be good at storytelling. So therefore, let's get into the video. And not to mention, please, subscribe to my channel, please, because this is my first video. So the first video is always going to look bad, but help me out, please, in the algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, let's go going into this video. Stay tuned.
I was staring at my reflection in the window, challenging myself to make the goofiest faces I could think.
Ew. Hey guys, can y'all make y'all goofy faces right quick? I'll make mines. Know what I'm saying? Hold on. That's one. That's one. Two. Maybe trying to match his face. Nope. I feel grossed out for doing it now.
I opened my mouth as wide as I could, stretched my cheeks as far as they would go, and pulled my ears while crinkling my nose.
Carson!
Oh,
No, why are you doing that in the middle of class, though? I don't do that in the middle of class. I mostly be on my computer, phone, just watching YouTube shorts. But, some kids do that. But it's weird in my opinion, though. Y'all have any friends that do that?
I was right in the middle of class, and the teacher had been trying to get my attention. I turned around to find everyone staring at me, laughing.
You're off in space again. What is the answer?
The answer. Right. Yeah, come on, Space Cadet. What's the answer? That jerk was Diego, the captain of the wrestling team, son of the coach and class bully. Since we won the national championship last year, he...
Oh, yeah, I used to be a part of wrestling, but I kind of sucked. I should tell y'all the story about that, but I'm going to tell that in my storytelling channel. I'll tell you that later when the video ends. Let's get back to the video. But wrestling is a cool sport. Y'all should be involved in that. But it's also a hard sport because you also sometimes if you get matched up against bigger opponents, you get slammed or kind of like laid on. If you know what I mean. To the guys who wrestle out there, y'all know what I'm talking about.
believed he was God's gift to the school, and he never missed a chance to mock me. The only person not laughing was Mara, the girl who dressed like she was from a different decade. On Mondays, she was a flapper from the 1920s. On Wednesdays, a hippie from the 60s, and on Fridays, she was a goth girl from the 1990s. She didn't like me, but she hated Diego more. Anyway, I had absolutely no idea what the question was, so I couldn't answer it. I panicked. The answer is that I really have to pee, and I ran out of the room. Hold on for a quick sec. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Carson, which you already heard the teacher yell. I always seem to do and say things that other people find, well, weird. But I guess you already know that too. I try not to, but honestly, I can't help it. See, even that was weird. Oh, and can you do me a huge favor and hit like and subscribe? So I'm the only boy in an all-girl household, and they all have an opinion about me.
He's just a unique boy, that's all.
He's a total weirdo. I think my aunt must have, dropped him when he was a baby or something.
Oh, he's just, a bit strange. I think my sister gives him too much sugar.
That was my younger cousin Brenda and my aunt Peggy. They moved in with us after my uncle left for a vacation and decided to never come back. It didn't matter what I was doing. They always whispered and judged me, whether it was brushing my teeth.
Why is he holding the toothbrush upside down? What's wrong with him?
His mother never taught him right.
Eating dinner.
Why does he take such small bites of food?
His mother never taught him right.
Or just playing video games.
Why does he grin like that when he plays?
His mother...
According to my aunt, it was my mother's fault that I was weird. Anyway, back to where we left off. I ducked into the bathroom for a moment of quiet before I had to face the humiliation of going back to class again. Let me guess, you spaced out again, got called on by the teacher, and you said you had to pee? I looked over to see Finn, the one person in the entire world who understood me. We've been next door neighbors since we were kids, and he has always treated me like a little brother, even though we were the same age. And what makes you think that? Maybe I just came in here to do some push-ups. Right, because everyone comes to the boys' bathroom to work out. I hate that you know me so well, Finn. You think anyone will notice if I hide here for the rest of my life? Diego again, huh? Isn't it always? Car, buddy, idiot. Idiots like Diego are so worried about what people think of them, they bully others to make themselves feel better. Don't let him win. Get back in there. Talking to Finn always made me feel better. The big difference between us was that he was super popular and I wasn't. Girls literally hung themselves on him like Christmas ornaments.
Hey, Finn. Did you see my new selfie on Insta? It's with my new Ferrari. My selfie is on my dad's private island. Wanna come? My selfie is jumping out of my own airplane on my dad's private island.
But Finn didn't care. He was always so focused. To be honest, I don't know why he even hung out with me. People don't take the time to get to know Carson. Sure, he's a little odd, but who isn't? Finn was the reason the wrestling team...
I had a friend like this in wrestling. He encouraged me to actually do wrestling or continue wrestling like this. Kind of missed that guy. He graduated. I don't know if I see him back again, but
and won the national championships. He was the best wrestler on the team, which made Diego furious. Diego hated anyone who was better than him, and the biggest college recruiter in the country was coming to school in a month to see Finn, and not him. But Diego had a plan to fix that. He just needed the opportunity. Little did anyone know that he was about to get it. I was on my bike riding home from school singing my favorite commercial jingles at the top of my lungs. Oh, Ozempic, liberty, liberty, liberty. When I heard a voice from...
I've never seen nobody happy. I've never seen nobody happier to sing a commercial song than ever. Hey, but if you like it, you like it.
Behind me. Where are you going, weirdo? I saw Diego and a couple of his friends on their bikes racing toward me. It wasn't enough for him to humiliate me in school. He also liked to do it outside of school by chasing me down and posting embarrassing photos on social media, like sneaking rubber lizards into my backpack, dumping paint over my head, or tossing me into various garbage cans. I pedaled as fast as I could, but they were catching up. Up ahead were the railroad tracks and the crossing gates were coming down. I needed to make it across, but the...
Uthana gets your characters moving in seconds. Here's how. Simply type in the motion you'd like your character to do, such as run and turn 90
Nothing to see
degrees,
here.
jumping jack.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to
train
see
was
here.
coming. I realized I wouldn't make it, slammed on my...
He's not making it. I'm calling predicts right now. He's not making it. He's going to hurt himself. Yeah, even if it was me, I'm hurting myself too. Like, you know what I mean? Driving at this speed with a bicycle and you're trying to, get on the other side while the train is moving, you're not making it. You're gonna like injure yourself.
Brakes and stopped inches from the tracks as the train came roaring by. I turned to face Diego and his friends. Well. I sense a great photo opportunity here. Get away from me, Diego. Or what, weirdo? He pointed to a pile of dog poop on the ground. Oh man, we need to get a photo of you with your face in that. I looked around. The train was still passing. I had nowhere to run. Diego pulled me off my bike and threw me on the ground. Just as he was about to push my face into the poop, I heard a voice.
Leave him alone, Diego, you jerk.
I turned to see Mara sitting on her bike on the other side of the tracks. Unlike me, Mara never cared about what others thought of her.
Do I think Carson is weird? Yeah, but he should stand up for himself and own it. Insecurity is like catnip for bullies like Diego.
Ooh, looky here, it's Mara, the other weirdo. And you're going to stop me?
No, but my brother is.
And like out of a superhero movie, Finn's bike sped up the road, stopping between me and Diego. He jumped off, standing face to face with Diego. Get out of here, Diego. If it isn't Finn coming to the rescue, why do you even care about him? Because I do. And if you want to get to Carson, you need to go through me first. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw one of Diego's friends recording all of this on his phone and suddenly realized what was happening. This was Diego's plan all along. I jumped to my feet to try and stop what was about to happen. I'm good, Finn. Thanks so much. I think this was a great bonding moment. Everyone can go home now. No, I'm done letting Diego bully you. Bully me? Don't be ridiculous. I was going to put my face in that dog poop anyway. I'll do whatever I want to your weird friend and your freak sister. And then Diego shoved Finn hard. Finn snapped and punched Diego, knocking him to the ground. Diego started laughing. You get that? Got it.
Oh, the frame of the century. Oh, so he was trying to frame not Finn for doing something unwrong, which he didn't do. This guy right here in the red hair, I see the plan, but I mean, it's going to work. Plus thing is going to work because they have the raw footage of it. They can do whatever they want to the video, edit it out, like edit everything out except for what just happened to him. Finn is going to be out of the team forever. That kind of happened to one of my buddies. But he did it. He didn't do it accidentally. He did it on purpose. The coach told him not to do it. He told us not to do it he told everyone in the wrestling room, including me, not to do certain things to your lungs, inhaling that smoke, and he did it anyways, and he's out of the wrestling team. So I was not mad at that because that was all his fault. But this right here is more like a setup, so it's gonna work.
Next day, Finn got called into the coach's office where he was watching Diego's video, carefully edited to only show Finn hitting his precious son.
Yeah, like I said, they're gonna edit everything out except for what you just did. So it was yeah, well, you don't know if this was going to happen to you because people in this world is jealous of you in certain things, and they will do certain things to keep their reputation up and standing. So, like to the point where your reputation that was growing above theirs, they got jealous. They wanted to tear it down. They tear it down just to build themselves up and up again. So
Punch Diego because you're jealous that he's team captain and you aren't? That's not true. He attacked my friend and then he shoved me. My son doesn't lie. You're off the team. Diego's plan was a total success. Over the next week, Finn didn't speak to anyone, including me. I tried to get his attention by jumping in front of him as he walked down the hallway, locking the door of the boys' room as he tried to go inside, and even holding onto his leg so he couldn't walk. But none of it worked. He was so depressed. But something else was happening. Diego stopped bullying me. He wasn't picking on me in class or tripping me in the cafeteria, and I could bike home without worrying he was following me. I had to know why, so I rode my bike up to him as he was leaving school. Why are you leaving me alone? You haven't mocked, insulted, or shoved me once since you helped me get your buddy Finn kicked off the wrestling team. But I didn't. Oh, yes, you did. I couldn't have done it without you, weirdo. And now the recruiter is coming to see me instead of him. So consider my leaving you alone as a little thank you present. And
what happens if he doesn't, what happens if he doesn't make it on the wrestling team? I mean, not the wrestling team, but you know how recruiters come out there, you've done everything you need to do. What happens if it happens to him if he doesn't make it on those recruiters list and he doesn't get the tryout for that specific recruiter? So I hope that happens though.
as he walked away,
By the way, the story actually is interesting. I like the animations, all that. Just to point that out there, totally irrelevant to the story. But anyways, back to the story.
I looked over and saw Mara just staring at me, shaking her head. Since we were kids, I always secretly had a crush on her. She would play rough with me and Finn. In fact, she is the one who convinced him to get into wrestling and even helped train him for the championship. But the older we got, the less she liked me. And now she really hates me after what happened to Finn. I needed to speak to him, so that day I went over to their house, but Mara answered the door.
What do you want, Carson?
Mara, Finn needs to tell the coach the truth, that he was only defending me and you.
First of all, Carson, let's get something straight. I don't need defending. Second of all, who do you think Diego's father is going to believe? His son or Finn? So unless you can get him back on the team before the recruiter comes, then I advise you just let it go. The damage is done.
And then she slammed the door in my face. Finn was my only friend, and now he lost his dream trying to help me. I knew I had to do something, but what could I do? That night at dinner, I sat silently as Brenda and Aunt Peggy piled on.
So, how does it feel to ruin your friend's life? If I did that, I would never show my face at school again. I don't know how you live with it.
I agree. That will haunt you forever.
Okay, number one, instead of just talking about this, why not help him fix it? Y'all some petty parents, or where's the mother at? Is this the mother? If I'm correct, I might be wrong here, but I feel like this is wrong. Y'all two should be helping him fix the broken relationship between his best friend. So I don't know how y'all talking about it is going to help him solve this whole entire thing. Because if I was there, and say if my little brother ruined his friendship, number one, I'm gonna tell him to forget about it. But number two, if he's really want his relationship back, I'm gonna try to help him to the best of my ability.
Maybe you should switch schools, but I doubt that will even make a difference. If only you could have stood up for yourself instead of having your friend do it for you. This would have never happened.
As I sat there, I could feel my blood starting to boil, like I was about to transform into the Hulk.
I know what to do. Maybe you could challenge Diego to a wrestling match, and if you win, he has to admit the truth.
I stood up, slammed my fists on the table, and erupted like a volcano. That's exactly what I'm going to do!
Yeah.
where are you gonna get the training? That's the point. Not the point. That's the idea. If you want to beat somebody at their own game, you can't just be like, "Oh yes, that's what I'm gonna do." You can't do it like that. Please don't tell me no, no.
Right. Carson's gonna challenge Diego to a wrestling match? Talk about an epic humiliation.
His mother should have gotten Carson a therapist a long time ago.
But that night, as I lay in bed, I knew that's what I had to do. Brenda was right. If I didn't try to fix this, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I stormed up to Diego the next morning as he was talking with his friends by his locker. Diego, I challenge you to a wrestling match 2 weeks from today after school. Sorry, what now? You want to wrestle me? Yes, in front of everyone, the entire school. Diego and his friends burst out laughing, but I was dead serious. Wow, you're even weirder than I thought. This is like a dream come true. It would be my pleasure to embarrass you in front of the whole school. Sure, this is your opportunity to completely humiliate me in front of everyone, but if I win, you have to tell everyone the truth about what happened with Finn. Oh, you've got a deal. 2 weeks from today, this is going to be like Christmas coming early.
Wait, hold on,
oh,
2 weeks?
You've got a deal. 2 weeks from today.
Okay, never mind. You do have like this much prep time to, get some knowledge into wrestling, so you're good.
This is going to be like Christmas coming early. Now, all I had to do was beat the captain of the wrestling team in a wrestling match. I had 2 weeks to prepare. I just needed someone to train me.
Are you some kind of idiot?
I couldn't think of another way to help Finn.
And how do you help Finn by humiliating yourself in front of the entire school? Diego is going to destroy you, Carson.
Unless you train me, please, I'll do anything to help fix this. I don't care if he humiliates me. My life can't get much worse than it is right now, so I at least want to try.
Well, you weigh about the same as Diego. Okay, I'll train you, but he's still probably going to...
Thank you. And then I made the mistake of trying to hug her. She flipped me over and pinned me to the ground.
Training starts right now.
For the next 2 weeks, Mara and I trained in the mornings, during lunch period, after school, and at night, even in the rain. It was like something out of a Rocky movie. When she wasn't teaching me wrestling moves, I was running or lifting weights in the school gym. And one day as we were practicing, Mara flipped me over and pinned me down. Please, I need a break. I can't take it anymore.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Only 1 week left until you face Diego, and he won't let up, so neither will I.
And for the first time, I saw the hint of a smile, and for some crazy reason, it gave me a burst of energy. I made a move and flipped Mara over, pinning her down.
That's my boy. Yes, sir. He did that double. I forgot what the move is called, but he did that double twisted arm thing. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the moves. Okay, I stopped wrestling, so I'm trying to get back into wrestling. Okay, but I'm out of high school, already graduated. I might do flow wrestling, but it what it is.
That was great, Carson.
Meanwhile, Diego and his friends were putting up flyers all over the school advertising our wrestling match like it was the event of the year. Something strange was happening. For the first time in my entire life, I was feeling a sense of confidence, and people were noticing. People who never even looked at me were saying hello. What's up, Carson?
Hey there, Carson.
And at home, even Brenda and Aunt Peggy were seeing it.
Hey, Carson, why do you put so much salt on your food?
Hey, Brenda, why don't you mind your own business? And no, Aunt Peggy, it's not my mother's fault that I like salt. The two of you sit here every night criticizing me and my mom while living under our roof. If you have a problem, go get your own place and stop mooching off of us. I thought their jaws were going to hit their plates. The day of my match with Diego finally came, and the gym was packed. I think every student and teacher in the
Here at RE Bikes, we run a lot of different projects through Slack. Often we're trying to chase down a bunch of different people, different schedules, and huddles in Slack makes it really easy to just jump on a quick call.
school was there, ready to see me get humiliated. Mara was in the front row. Diego made his father the referee, which wasn't fair, but there was nothing I could do.
You've got this, Carson. I believe in you.
And then she gave me that smile that sent electricity through my veins. Diego's father blew the whistle. Diego immediately got me in a cradle and nearly ended the match before it began. It's over, weirdo. But I got out and flipped him. The crowd erupted in cheers. This infuriated Diego, who got me in a headlock. I couldn't get out. I could see Diego's father smiling. The crowd.
Okay, when you're in a headlock in wrestling, you got to do a bridge. Yeah, that helped me in my first match that I've won. You got to do a bridge. That's going to help you out of a crater. Crater. No, that's not a crater. A headlock when your back is against the ground, you're supposed to do a bridge, which is put your head up, roll your head on top of the mat, but your body Like your belly, your back got to be up while your legs is supporting. That's how you do it.
Started chanting my name. Carson, Carson, Carson! I struggled as hard as I could, but Diego had me.
Come on, Carson. You can do this.
And then I looked over to see Finn walk in and sit down. I felt a sudden burst of power, picked Diego up, and threw him back. Yes, Carson! Diego couldn't believe what was happening. I was holding my own and the crowd was cheering for me. I had him pinned. I was going to win. And then I heard Diego's father say something in his ear. Don't you dare let him win. And then Diego headbutted me in the face. The crowd screamed, "That's illegal!"
That's
my boy. I grabbed my bloody...
Okay, now I just feel like both of them are evil at this point. Both of these men are evil at this point. If that's legal, then I get the head bumping back again. Well, I get the head. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking.
nose. Diego flipped me over and pinned me down, winning the match. Diego's father raised Diego's arm up in victory, but the crowd was booing. Mara and Finn ran over to me. Mara held a tissue to my nose to stop the bleeding.
You did amazing out there. He had to cheat to win.
I can't believe you did this for me, Car. You truly are such an incredible friend. But I lost, and you won't get back on the team. It's okay, buddy. Diego is stunned at the crowd's reaction. He never faced this before. Cheater! 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 The crowd went crazy, and then something incredible happened. The school principal had been watching the whole thing. He walked up to Diego and his father.
Our team was the national champion this year, and I will not tolerate a coach who encourages cheating. You're fired.
You can't fire my dad.
Well, I just did, and you're off the team permanently.
And then the principal raised one of my arms in the air and Finn the other, the real winner of the match. And the crowd went crazy. Mara grabbed my shoulders and hugged me. Finn was back on the wrestling team, and a few days later, the recruiter came to see him and even offered him a full scholarship to the best wrestling program in the country. Car, I don't know how to thank you. None of this would have been possible if you didn't. You deserve this scholarship more than anyone. You truly are the best friend in the world.
Finn, why are you making my boyfriend cry?
Okay, hold on. What happened?
Yeah, she said boyfriend. Mara and I finally started dating and became the most popular couple at school. We even ended up going to the same university. Who knew being weird would end up being awesome after all?
This is a nice story. I'm not gonna hold you. The animation was good, the storyline was good, and the lesson behind of the story was actually perfect. This just shows to have. This just shows out of everything. Like if you ruin something, you're able to fix it back, and just being on top of that, like brotherhood and all that. You got to be dedicated to not just the brotherhood, but to everyone around you. Hold on. Anyways, not like I said, but this story literally is a true, not true, but like it has this thing like brotherhood, and then like I said before, if you have something between your friend, like a feud between your friend, and you can fix it, just do it. But don't expect him to forgive you automatically, him or her, because it's gonna take time. So therefore, just try your best to fix it, and if you fix it, you've done your part. He or she forgives you or not, that's their choice. Just know that you did your choice. Anyways, that's the end of this video, my reaction channel, and this is my first reaction. There will be more. I will try to post or like try to do 3 to 4 reactions, but at the most I'm just gonna do 2 every day, hopefully. But anyways, if you like Joseph, well, no, hold on, that was terrible. But if you like me right now for doing this reaction channel, this is Joseph the Plug, and I would like to do more videos like this. So stay tuned for the next one. Hopefully, I can bring a better reaction to a video than I did on this one. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.